I'm in a bad mood. I clean the whole house. Give him the silent treatment.
Good for
so
you.
How is this like doing him any harm, right?
Not.
Like
He's
I'm
like-
mad at you, and you know what I'm going to do? All of your laundry and all of the dishes.
And he's like, and I get to sit here and watch TV. Cool.
Exactly. Let's sit here, watch TV with the kids and chill.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stand up, girl.
Not break the microphone.
Hey, what's up? I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
And we're just a couple of Vegas girls.
Living the not so Vegas life.
Yeah, but we're not regular Vegas girls.
We're cool Vegas girls. Kinda.
And this is the Keeping It Casual podcast.
Where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Let's do it.
I like when you saying it out.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love that stupid movie. Yes, we're recording. Good morning.
Okay, have that happen again.
No.
Good morning, my co-hostess with the mostest.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Oh my gosh, that's almost like hostess cupcake. You know when I first met Bree, that was her nickname, was Cupcake.
Yes, you dubbed me Cupcake. What was funny is on the air, you would call me Cupcake
Yes.
and Funk would call me Intern Bree. And fans of the station did not know that I was the same person. They thought they were two different people. And I just went with it. I was like, yep.
I remember your nickname was Cupcake at the time. So.
Because I had that like black and pink hair and they were like, it's your cupcake frosting. I think Joey and Carly started it.
Okay. Shout out to JoJo and Carly.
Jojo Car.
Hey, girls. These are some of our sisters who were there when we both started in radio.
And they are both girl bosses now.
Ever ago. So I feel like we've had some really exciting weekends, and this last weekend was extremely lackluster, but
It
still
was.
happenings. Still things happen.
Yeah, I spent the whole weekend with my best friend Natalie. We
Hey, Natalie.
watched what's up, girl? We watched a lot of TV. We watched like 90 Day Fiancé and Parks and Rec together.
Well, what's 90 Day Fiancé?
Okay, so it's like these people come over and they're trying to get green cards, and you know when you're on a tourist visa, you can only be in the country for 90 days at a time.
Well, sure. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
When you're on a tourist visa, you can only be in America for 90 days at a time. So they like start these like, I think usually it starts online and then they come over here on their tourist visa and then they have this like 90-day engagement and then they get married so they can get their green card. And it's these like, it's mostly homely, like lonely women.
Well,
But there's men in there too who will do this for women. And fun thing I found out about watching 90 Day Fiancé is if you get married to somebody and they get their green card and you divorce them, you are still responsible for them for 10 years.
ew, what?
But if you get them marriage annulled, you're not financially responsible for them or anything.
And then would they have to leave? Is it like within a time frame?
That I don't know.
Like, I don't like you anymore. You got to go, and I'm
It's-
still responsible for you.
It's awful.
When you're done with them, you're done with them. You're like, peace out. You make my life miserable, you know? Like,
So
you're not cleaning like you promised.
Don't marry somebody just to get them a green card. I can't imagine, like, I feel bad for these people. Like, I can't imagine ever feeling so lonely in my life that I feel that that's the option.
Well, they also got on a TV show about
That's
it.
true.
So
So-
these people, I don't feel bad for them at all.
But if you ignore the TV show aspect of it, there are people who do that.
Sure. I mean, why not, I guess?
I thought about it. I was like, is there a price I could put on for you marrying me to get a green card? Like if I had some like hot, we'll just say Australian guy who
Yeah. It would have to be the right Australian guy.
yeah,
That'd be
some
hot.
like hot Australian guy. What's up to my Australian friends?
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a website you could go on and
Yeah, like they pay me like $100,000. We have a quick marriage, and then you know they get their green card, and
then you're responsible for them for 10 years.
you know,
They come in America and go ham on everything.
God, it's so embarrassing.
Well, look online. We'll sign you up.
It had to, no, like I said, I'm
Bumble
not
of-
that lonely.
The Bumble of 90 Day Fiancé.
I don't want to be on the show though. No, but seriously, like, is there a price that you would? Well, I mean, you're married. Back in your single days, would you have let somebody like pay you $1 million?
Not if I had a 10-year cord attached to that. That's way too much commitment for me. It took me a long time to like settle down and get married.
You know what's funny is I didn't know there was a 10-year cord till this weekend because I was always like, oh yeah, if they pay me like a good amount of money, sure, I'll marry somebody for a green card.
Yeah, I guess so. Or you want to do it for a friend or something.
Yeah.
But no.
Nah, not anymore.
Not for 10 years. Hell no.
Fucking A, dude.
So what network is that on so I can avoid it?
TLC. We were watching it on like Amazon Prime or something. I don't know, because no, who pays for cable anymore?
I don't know.
My parents do, but they're parents. So
I know.
It's different.
They also have a house phone.
They don't have a house phone. They finally got rid of their house phone.
Mine do, and they never answer it, or their cell phones. I'll show up to their house in the morning to like drop up the kids. And I'm like banging on the door. I've like called the house, and I'm like, is anybody gonna let me in? I'm like, where are you people? And Mom's like, oh, my phone was off. I was like, you didn't hear the house phone ringing? No. I'm like, where are you? You're in the kitchen. Like, get over here.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Like I do that to my parents. Don't answer their phones ever either. I'll be calling them and calling them and calling them, and they never answer. And I'm like, aren't I one of the most important people in your life? Shouldn't you be picking up my calls?
Is this a teenage like reverse psychology thing? Like, what are you doing to me? Answer your phone.
Not only that, if I'm calling you and I'm not texting you, like I'm okay, life's good. If I'm calling you, there's obviously a reason. Like when I was broke down on the side of the road, nobody picked up for me.
Oh, and you had to Uber, right?
Yes.
Oh shit! The one time you need them.
Yeah.
Oh.
God, where were you? Where were you, Mom? Where were you, Dad?
I know. My mom's always like, I guess my ringer was off. I was like, what's up with your ringer, Mom? Are we turning it on? Or are we keeping
Flip it on. Like your mom and I have the same phone, and I never have my ringer on. I always have it on vibrate, and the vibrate will wake me up in the middle of the night if somebody's calling me.
There's a whole. She does not deserve an iPhone. She doesn't know how to use it. She's always getting locked out of her Apple password. She's like, to go to Verizon. I was like, no, you need to go to the DMV that is Apple. Okay,
yes.
You have to go to that place.
Yes,
that's why I don't use it. Every time I walk by that Apple store, there's like a line out the door. I'm like, you fucking crazy Apple people.
That's why you schedule an appointment. That's what I always do if I need to go get something fixed with my phone. My computer cracked a screen, so this was a whole Apple story. The screen cracked because it overheated. Something was like wrong with the fan, and it was sitting on my lap, and I kind of jumped up and I was like, what the fuck? And then it fell and the screen cracked.
That's my story.
So I called. No, that's what happened. I was doing homework. I wish I had a cool story to go with this, but it's like the lamest story ever. So I called AppleCare, and they were like, oh, your computer's still under warranty. The crack will be fine. We'll fix the fan, whatever. Yes, that's what I thought. They were like, we'll schedule you an appointment. And then, I go into the Apple store and they're like, actually, the screen's not a part of your warranty. And I was like, motherfucker, this guy said. Fun thing about most customer service jobs is if you say something, if a customer service rep says something on the phone, it has to be honored.
You're like, pull the tape.
I did. I was like, I want you to pull the call. I want you to do this. Like, because I worked in customer service. So I went crazy. And
they're like,
as soon as the supervisor got on the phone, they were like, it's going to be handled. Don't worry. And I was like, bitch, you're right. It's going to be handled.
I'm going to burn this mother down. Like, get me my phone.
Correct.
That's right.
And my computer was fixed. The fan was fixed. The screen was fixed. I basically, I have a brand new screen on this computer.
I'm sending Bree with me next time I want to, buy a car.
I am good at getting cars.
I know. We were talking about this.
What'd you do this week?
I forgot where we were going. Oh,
we're talking about weekend stuff.
Yeah. It started off fun. Me and the hubs just chilled. I was like, Friday nights I've just dedicated to staying home and in my pool and letting my little one just stay up late. I want to give her at least a couple nights a week to just not have a bedtime.
Yeah.
And plus it doesn't make we're not putting her to bed early. We everybody just relax and have fun. So Friday nights is pool night at our house. Anybody can come over. Me and Chris are doing shots. We're having fun. So the night was awesome. Okay.
Did you end up naked in your bathtub crying?
No, just naked though. But the next day was we're just hanging out and just relaxing. And and we got little Diva up and took Chris and Vivian on their first hike. So
cute.
Yeah, we hiked up to the cave at Lone Mountain. So it was my dad's been doing a lot. So she's I was like, you want to go hiking? She's like Grandpa? My dad is about to hike to the top of Mount Charleston with his 72-year-old neighbor who had a hip replacement. These two are like what
am I doing with my life? Jeez.
The grumpy old men of adventure. I don't know. Anyhow, we did a hike, and then Sunday, I don't know what happened on Sunday, but me and Chris were just butting heads and kind of rah, 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 rah. So we were annoying each other all day.
So the endorphins from the hike didn't help.
Well, Saturday it just kind of fizzled, and then Sunday it was I don't like you, don't talk to me. So what do? I'm in a bad mood. I clean the whole house, give him the silent treatment.
Good for
so
you.
How is this doing him any harm, right?
Not.
Like,
He's
I'm
like-
mad at you, and you know what I'm going to do? All of your laundry and all of the dishes.
And he's like, and I get to sit here and watch TV. Cool.
Exactly. I'll sit here, watch TV with the kids and chill. Like when I'm in a bad mood, I will like get things done. Like edited the podcast, whatever. I just handled business.
I'm the same way. Sunday I went shopping. I spent like $400 on clothes and makeup and just shoes, and I just went crazy.
You have to do that every once in a while, I feel like.
Well, yeah, and I'm down 3 sizes, so I need new clothes. You saw how big my jeans were on Saturday when I walked in, and I was like, I don't even know what to do with this.
I was like, is sagging the britches back? What's up?
So I went and bought new clothes, but then I felt guilty, so I got home and I like cleaned out my closet.
Buyer's remorse.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not
always have
returning
that.
anything.
I always have that, and there's like always like 1 or 2 things I'll return. It's probably like the $9 thing, like something that
You're
doesn't
like, I
even
need
matter.
this $50 bronzer, but this $9 pencil eyeliner, nope, it's got to go.
Yes, that's way over, but yeah, then you feel better. Like I'm gonna take that one thing back.
I always have intent to take things back, and then I never do because it seems like so out of my way and such a pain in my ass, and then I'll just like resell it on eBay. I don't think I'm gonna do that with anything I bought though.
Oh, I can't. You're rolling out the new wardrobe. I love it. It's like every day, and then all of a sudden that you hit that like 2-week mark, you're like, fuck, I don't have anything new anymore.
I don't have any new clothes anymore.
Oh, when I came back after like maternity leave, I was stunting for like 2 weeks, peacocking all over this
Yes.
like, bronzer, using my bronzer every day, and then all of a sudden was like, all right, back to the same shit now. Now I gotta start rotating the clothes.
The no fun time of rotating clothes.
I'm coming back up on the like time to shop thing though. I think
Yeah.
I need some new something.
Your jeans are good. Maybe some new tops or something to floss.
Yeah, I need new tops. I need a new oomph. One thing I am not doing this summer though is doing my hair. I'm not putting any color in my hair because I'm in my pool all the damn time.
Really?
It's
It
finally
looks
growing out.
good.
Thank you. Ladies, if you're trying to grow out your hair and you love the curling and straightening iron,
Put it away.
put it away. You know what I've been doing? I've been blow drying it. Just round brush, just hitting the ends and smoothing it out. But yeah, just my hair's finally growing. I've been using the curling iron forever.
And the color looks good for not getting it done. Like it's very even and good.
Thank you. Yeah, I just, I'm like a partial blonde highlight.
Yeah.
That's as wild as I get.
Yeah.
I did platinum a couple years ago. I was like, whoa, this is a lot.
I love being platinum blonde, but it's such a I miss my platinum blonde hair.
I gotta say though, even my sister, our good friend Deb, like everybody I know, like you with this chocolate, when you have like the little purple highlight through it, is just, it's you.
Thank you.
It brings out your color so much. Like
a lot of people are like, it brings your eyes out more.
It does. It's very sassy. Check out her pictures on the Instagram, man. We had a lot of fun in that photo shoot. But,
yes. Those ones. And then you could just look at all my selfies I take of myself.
She does selfies, and I just picture my kid, which is pretty much my selfies. So we have a little feedback we need to get to.
Yes. Do you want to go first?
No, I want you to go first because you told me about this, and I can't wait to hear it.
So guess what? I got a slide in my Twitter DM.
Oh, a slip into the DM.
A slide into the DMs.
Okay.
A question about STD guy.
Oh my God, I forgot about STD guy.
I forgot about STD guy. He didn't talk to me ever again, so it wasn't even like, I don't know. I didn't think it was a thing. Hey Bree, I just found your podcast, and I already feel like we are on first name basis. Say what's up to MJ too. What's up, MJ?
Oh, what's up? Hey.
But I have
Slip into
just
my DM.
finished
What's up?
episode 3, and I have to know, did STD guy ever pop back up? Very curious. Even asked my friend Vanessa, who I told about your podcast, and she's hooked too, if she would give him a second chance, and she said, hell no. but you never know. So I had to ask.
Oh my
Keep
God.
going, ladies. If you ever want a dude's perspective, I'm here, and I'll bring the rest of binging the rest of the show. I'll be bringing the rest of the show. This is how early it is, and I can't read.
Oh, wow.
I'll be binging the rest of the show. Thanks again, Patrick. Well, Patrick.
Hold up. Shout out Patrick. Slip into my DMs every once in a while.
Yeah,
okay.
Patrick, slip into MJ's DMs.
And hello to Vanessa. Thanks for sharing the show with Vanessa.
Yes, and thank you guys for listening so much. No, STD guy never responded to me again. Probably for the best.
Okay, have you like seen him on the apps though? Have you like maybe looked?
I
and
haven't
see if
looked.
He's there. I'm curious if he's there.
I haven't even looked. I usually
Didn't you? We were kind of suspect it was a catfish, but you did your.
I did my due diligent research. Yeah, no, I haven't looked. Honestly, if I match with a person and because I don't go through, I haven't deleted anybody or anything.
Mm-hmm.
If I match with a person and they're like way back in my in my messages, I don't go through and relook at that.
Oh yeah, STD guy, we just let him go because you know what?
Fly little birdie.
It wasn't too much. Like, how long did you chit chat before this date was set up?
Not very long. You know me, I'm very quick with these things.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have time for
Yeah, because of the rules.
yeah,
because
I have my rules. I don't have
that's
time.
right. Was it like a 3-date rule, like a 3-chat rule? And then...
No, I honestly, he and I were talking for probably like a week and a half. But that's just because I was doing my other thing with somebody else.
Okay, but like texting or calling?
Texting. We talked on the phone when he told me he had an STD.
Oh God,
He might have an STD.
first time you heard his voice, and was his voice like sexy? You're like, oh hey, what's up? And he's like, oh, I have something.
No, it was just like a normal voice.
I picture him being like he calls up. You're like, oh, what's up? Like sexy voice. He's like, I might have something. It's pretty itchy. I'm itching. Like STD guy. No, don't be an STD guy. Wrap it up, okay?
Don't be an STD guy. Yeah, just be careful. Don't be like...
And you know what? Don't be STD guy and put your business out in the street like that so soon. If you got to cancel your first date because you caught an STD, just like Bree said, say, I'm not feeling so good.
I'm having an allergic reaction to pineapple, I think is how I phrased it.
Yeah. If it's something that sticks around, then you may have to come to terms with that one day and talk to them about it. But if it's, you know, there's a certain level of candor that need not be shared.
Not only that, don't share it with a girl who has a podcast. She's going to talk about it.
You ask him, can I talk about this? That was your first thought. You're like, what a juicy topic to
I
bring
did.
up.
And he was like, no. And I was like, I'm not going to use your name. And then he said no. And I still did it anyway because I knew he wasn't going to be a part of my life.
I wonder if he's listening to the show.
He's probably like, this fucking bitch. I told her no.
We don't even know your name, so calm down, okay?
Yeah, nobody knows. What's funny is after that episode released is everybody was coming up to me, is that true? Is that a true story? I'm like, yeah, no, that's not something I would make up. Like, I was blown off because of this. That is a weird thing to make up.
Yeah, we don't make up anything here. This is just us having fun and having fun with you. So, which actually, I had a lot of questions about Bathtub Guy. Shout out, taking it way back to episode 1, Naked Bathtub Guy.
I love Naked Bathtub Guy.
So remember, I was telling a friend about him, and she's like, "Oh, he's kind of cute, so maybe we'll go on a date." So they actually did go on a few dates. She's like, "This dude doesn't talk. I had to carry the whole conversation.
Oh,
I was just like dying, like, oh my God." She's like, "Yeah, he's got his life together, and he's cute, and this and that, but." Motherfucker could not carry on a conversation. I was like, okay, I'm dying here.
Maybe he needed some shots.
Oh, God. Probably just like intimidated.
Yeah.
She goes, he did say that he passed out in your bathtub. I said, anything about the tears? No, probably not. He's got a lot of work to do. Got some work to do, bathtub guy.
Poor bathtub guy.
Like good on paper, but you know.
Maybe bathtub guy and STD guy should become best friends.
Maybe they should like tag team and do like a wingman
situation.
I don't know. That's probably the blind leading the blind. That's not a good situation.
I think they need to be friends and like be in a support group together, guys who don't actually have their lives together.
You know what would be awesome? If anybody's good at making memes and you want to make us like a don't be naked bathtub guy meme.
Or don't be STD guy.
Yes, send them to us. Oh my
Please.
God. Please send us a pic. Just email us feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com. If you could send us a meme, oh my God, we will put it all over our social media, give you the credit. And we need don't be naked bathtub guy.
Don't be STD guy.
And don't be STD guy.
Don't be man thong guy.
Oh, God, the man thong. Don't be a man thong guy either. Sorry, gentlemen. Not for us.
No. I mean, I'm sure it's for some girls out there, but definitely not on our side of the
sorry.
Line.
Just speaking our truths.
Yes.
And we would appreciate a meme.
Oh, man thong guy.
Like, are you ready for this? Like, if your big unveil for, like, surprising your girl about something is, like, your new thong, like, who do you think you are? Marilyn Monroe? Like, let's take it back to, like, things that stop you in your tracks from having sex.
That definitely stopped me, which is funny because when we were talking about that, I don't know why I didn't think of the story. I was probably too stoned or I wasn't stoned enough. I didn't think of the story. And then when we were talking with Natalia, I was like, oh, shit, man thong.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Natalia brought up we asked her like, what is she binge watching? And like, have you discovered any new shows that are like so deep? Like she was like, I'm watching Power, and it's like season 5 or something. I was up watching this new show, and I feel like it's a replacement for Sons of Anarchy. Did you ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
I loved Sons of Anarchy, but that might have been because I wanted to be like in a Jackson Juice sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, Juice, I forgot about him. Jax, hello. Yeah, he was a cutie. He wore them like Janko jeans with the big baggy tube. I don't know. His style was hilarious.
Oh.
But I found this new show, and I guess it's because I don't know. I was just like bored. I'm in a show hole. There's nothing to watch.
Yeah.
But it's like 3 seasons deep, and it's like a bunch of sexy criminals, and they're a bunch of dudes, and they're like surfers. It's called Animal Kingdom, and it's on TNT.
I watched like the first half of the first season. I actually might have watched all the first season.
Oh.
Yes, I know. With the crazy mom. And
Ellen Birkin. She's great in it, but she's like,
oh my gosh, yes.
The very controlling mind. She's like the mastermind, but and her sons are all hot and young and dumb.
Yes, that's a good show. I've been binge watching like reality TV show. I like Kristen Cavallari has a new show, Very Cavallari. I was
trying to find that, but it's not. I have like the crack black box, whatever, and it wasn't available on there, but I do want to watch it.
I've just been watching it on E! Network Online. She is a boss bitch.
I love her. I loved her since Laguna Beach. She was the best.
She was.
Move over, Elsie.
Team Kristen, not Team Elsie.
Boring. Elsie was so bored. Kristen was like, "What's up?" I was like, "That girl."
She was dancing on the pole in Cabo. I was like, "That's my kind of girl right there."
I love it. Always what happens in Cabo stays in Cabo.
No, but she's straight up, like, I was watching. I don't know how many episodes there are because I'm probably episodes behind because I don't have cable. We discussed this. Who has cable? She said something to Jay Cutler. She turns and looks at him. Jay Cutler, the fucking ex-quarterback and like makes millions and millions of dollars. She turns and looks at him. She goes, "Well, I'm happy I have my own job. I'm with you because I love you, not because I need you. And I need to have my own money just in case we ever have to break up."
Oh, geez.
And I was like, fuck yeah, you go, girl, because I really believe that.
She's laying it out there. I got 3 kids with you, but that don't scare me.
Yeah. She's like, whatever. And I think because they make him look just kind of like lazy and dopey and like, whatever. Like, because every morning she's like, "So what are you doing today?" I mean, I'm sure they play it up for the cameras because I'm sure Jay Cutler is not that type of person.
He's been like balling since college, you know, like on that grind. And,
there's no way he has that body and just kind of sits around and is like, "Oh, I'm just gonna."
Does he still have that body?
I would
like picture him being like, "I'm just gonna like get a little beer belly for like a year and then I get back into it, you know, like take some time off."
No.
How old are her kids, man?
They're young. She said she doesn't put them on camera.
Good for her.
Yeah, she said she doesn't put them on camera. She said because they're so young, they can't even make that decision.
Yeah. Okay. Respect for that.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't want my kids to be a part of the limelight. She goes, if when they get older, they want to be, that's their prerogative. But like, no, not when they're so young.
Yeah. Plus, she grew up in that limelight since she was 19? How old?
Laguna Beach, I think she was 16 or 17. She's the same age as me.
Okay. So she's 30.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
30, 31. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I know. She's got like, for most 30-year-olds that are like me, like trying to figure our shit out still, she's got 3 kids and a
she's got a football player, 3 kids. She's had 2 TV shows.
Yeah, 3 because she was on The Hills for a while too.
Oh God, The Hills was so boring. And then what was that other one they took to New York with Whitney?
Oh yeah, I didn't like Whitney.
What was that show though? What was it called?
I have no idea. Whitney. We're just gonna call it Whitney.
Went from The Hills to like the city?
The City, that's what it was.
Was that what it was called? Boo. Everything sucked after. It was all downhill after Laguna Beach.
The one funny thing about Whitney Port, though, I mean, I just thought she was kind of lame, but the one funny thing about her is like,
cute.
The way she said things, and I don't know if it was the director making her do this, but like if Lauren would get into these like debacles, she'd be like, "Oh, that sucks."
I feel like it was just, it was like the way they filmed Laguna Beach and all the hills and all that stuff was like leading up to the way they filmed the Kardashians. Like it'll be a whole scene of them just like chewing their food back and forth, giving each other weird eyes. Like, yeah, it's like a Courtney situation. What the girl says is, yeah, stop.
Just okay.
Oh, I hate the Kardashian show. I mean, I love looking at them and looking at their outfits.
And you want to be in their family.
I want to see it. I love seeing how their butts and faces just evolve.
You know what? The Kardashians need is more Brody Jenner on their show.
The show sucked. Oh, I remember they were doing some game show. What was it? They were asking
Family Feud.
No, it wasn't Family Feud, but they asked Chloe to. They gave her a bunch of shows, and they said, "Tell us which show is fake." And Brody had a show called Sex with Brody, and
He did?
yes, he did. That's exactly what Chloe said. She goes, "I don't even know he did that." It was on Fallon or something. It was on one of those night shows. Yeah, like she doesn't even know. Like she's so like involved, and it was an E show too. I don't think it lasted long, but
Brody Jenner, if you want to recreate Sex with Brody with me, I am down.
I met Brody at Ditch Fridays. I was like, "What's up, Brody? Get over here." I got a picture with him with his shirt off. I will share it on our Instagram.
Dude, yes. I love Brody Jenner. Oh, he's so sexy. You know, I actually kind of thought Justin Bobby was kind of attractive too.
Wait a
from the
minute.
Hills.
Oh, God. That guy. Wasn't he like a total tool and he had the spiky hair? It was kinda
No,
messy?
no.
I think
He had
of?
like, he was like greasy kind of looking dude. I don't know who you're thinking of. Spiky hair. Audrina Patridge dated Ryan Cabrera at one point.
No, it wasn't Ryan Cabrera. It was some guy before Ryan Cabrera.
Justin Bobby was always her boyfriend.
Maybe that was his name. Adrina was. Or Adrina?
Audrina Patridge. I don't know what I don't know.
Her man was so annoying. And so they were all. Kristen, you was the real MVP on that show.
True.
The rest of them couldn't. And Steven was kind of cute.
Steven. Oh, I think you're thinking of Jason.
Yes, Jason.
Okay,
that guy.
okay. So Justin Bobby was on the Hills, not Laguna Beach.
Oh, okay. Jason was like Brody's homie, right? Or
Jason.
Justin Bobby was.
I don't know.
Sheesh, we are going back to the 2000s with this.
Fucking
MTV
A, dude. I can't
history.
remember this. I think. Well, I mean, they were all quote unquote friends just because it was for the show. Brody was introduced to everybody by Spencer because they were besties at one point.
His crazy.
Are they still together,
blonde
Heidi
beard.
and Spencer?
Yes, they are. So I mean, good for them.
I guess true love can last.
It seemed like a really weird relationship.
To me, I thought it was made for TV relationship.
Yeah, it's still going. I mean, they got a kid, and Heidi had like that world's.
They had a
weirdest
kid?
World, yeah. She had a kid. They had a kid, and she had like the world's most craziest plastic surgery.
Oh my God, it was awful.
Oh, she doesn't even look that.
H is for Heidi. I remember she was talking about her
H boobs.
or she wanted H boobs, but they wouldn't give her, and she was like, "I wanted H for Heidi."
I read a magazine article about her, and she was talking about all the things like she's paranoid that anybody like hit her face because her nose might just like fall off her. I don't know. It was like
She completely changed her face. She had a cute face. She was a cute girl, and then
she fucked with all the structure and the bones and like
Yeah.
now it's just like, oh my God, if anybody bumps me. She said she was paranoid if anybody would bump her or touch her. I feel like it was a Cosmo.
That's crazy.
I don't remember. But
I
it was very
remember
scary.
the first episode where they like revealed her plastic surgery, and she's like trying to eat a burger, and she could like barely open her mouth. She was just like.
God, it's hard to feel bad for people that do all that shit to them. And it's like, it's like, what are you thinking? Like, who?
Like, okay, Ashley Simpson getting a nose job was a good thing.
She did 22 surgeries. Like, it was something ridiculous. Heidi did.
Kate Hudson, when she got her boob job, nobody knew.
No, she got a really tasteful little little boob job.
And that type of shit. Like, okay, if you want to change, like, if you're like, oh, I'm going to get liposuction or whatever, or like our friend who had the transfer surgery.
Yes.
And, little things like that, cool.
Yeah.
But to completely change your face and your entire body.
Well, and if that's your plan, I guess like maybe space it out a little bit. But she was just kind of like, I want it all and I want it now. So let's do all of these like giant scary surgery. Like,
I feel
that's
like
too much.
It's too much. And I feel like they should have put her through a lot of psychological evaluation because there's obviously some lack of self-love there.
Oh, there's that's LA. They're like, come on in. Yeah, we got you.
They're like, the right price? Oh, and you're on a TV show? Come on in.
Oh, man. I think as I've gotten older, I've just kind of learned to embrace certain things.
Yeah.
Because, okay, you can change it, but I mean, like, things you can't change. Like, I don't stress about things I can't change. I just embrace them. If it was in the back of my mind, like, oh, I would do something about this, then I would, entertain it a little more. But you can't stress on the thing. You can't stress about your age. How are you going to change your age? You can't change your age. Change
Exactly.
If you feel like you're getting older, change your eating habits, exercise. Shit. It's
Skincare.
I think, yes, skincare, do some sunscreen. You try to think, of like all that you read blogs and articles and all these things. It's like, honestly, it's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, it is.
Take care of your skin, what you put in your body, and
Drink water.
and wrap it up. You know what I mean? Protect yourself all over.
Yeah. So you lived in LA. Did you feel that like need to be like, I don't know, rearrange your entire face?
No, not at all. I felt a very disingenuine kind of culture. Vegas may have this like stigma of like, you know, party people and like pimps and hoes and whatever. I mean, there's that, but I think the people I've met out here and met over the years, it's just like, this is just like any other city, but I love the genuine nature of people. I feel like in LA, everybody was like, well, what do you do? And what can you do for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we will be friends if
you can introduce me to that talent agent.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of people fronting, a lot of people acting like they can do this and that for you. And you're like, well, why don't you have a car? You know, like, why are you wearing those shoes? Like, you don't have your shit. Why do you have 5 followers on Twitter? Like, you are not crushing it. Quit pretending you are.
Yeah.
A lot of people just fronting out there. They're faking it till they make it, I guess. But
I guess. Like, I almost moved back to Los Angeles. And I'm so happy I didn't. Not just because, mostly because it's expensive as hell, but
yeah. So you grew up in
Southern California.
In Southern California.
And then we moved out here.
But not LA.
No,
LA
I'm LA County.
Yeah. I'm sure people that grew up there and kind of forged friendships and you know.
Yeah.
But just kind of moving out there for a hot minute in my 30s was like, I did a little stint with SiriusXM and
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think Sirius XM wasn't the problem. I'm sure you liked your job there.
No, that was fun. I had my own little adult talk show and it was really cool. But the people I was meeting and mingling with, I was like,
Other than Tom Green.
Yeah, Tom Green lived out. You know who else lived right next door to us was the dog whisperer guy, Caesar Milan.
Caesar?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I never watched the show, so I didn't know who he was.
Oh.
And I used to walk Funk's dog all the time. And I'd be out there and just kind of chatting with him. And I'm like, oh, the guy with the pit bull? My friend's like, yeah, that's the dog whisperer. That's Caesar Milan. I'm like, oh.
Whatevs. Not impressed to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. LA is just such a, like, even when I go visit now, I'm like, oh, I'm so happy I didn't move here. Oh, the traffic. Oh, the narrow streets. Oh, fuck California.
Oh yeah, I did get stuck. I went on a to the beach with a friend. I lived in Studio City, so it was like maybe a 30-minute drive to get to Santa Monica.
Yeah.
We got stuck in some fucking traffic on the way back, and this chick was like driving me bananas. Like she wanted to stop. This is the type of person I was in the car with. She wanted to stop before she dropped me off when we were getting close to my house and see her psychic for 15 minutes while I waited in the car. We got stuck in traffic for 3 hours, and she decides halfway through that she needs a psychic. She needs to check in with a psychic and I'm like, oh my God, get me out of this fucking car right now. Like 3 hours. This is a 20-minute drive turned into 3 hours. And then this bitch wants to do a pit stop. I was like, no. I'm sorry, but I'm 15 minutes from your psychic. You will drop me off first. And we had a good, that last hour of like, no, you are taking me home first. And I will choke you out and steal your car if you make me sit in the car and wait for you while you go talk to your fucking psychic.
I wish you guys could see my face right now.
Oh, you should. I'm in a car, like a little 2-seater, like
my
hot
God.
Miatas.
Yeah.
My
Oh, my
gosh.
gosh.
I went to the beach.
You want to take a shower?
No, I'm like,
You got sand where you don't want to have sand anymore?
the audacity, like no.
And I'm sorry, your psychic doesn't want to smell your beachy self.
Just like, if you're going to go see your psychic, do that on your own time. Don't expect somebody to like sit and wait on you. Like, kiss my ass.
Or you should have, like, since you guys were in Santa Monica, been like, let's go up to the Venice Boardwalk and we could go see a psychic.
Oh my God. No, I don't want to be involved in your hocus pocus. I don't. Like, no.
Gee, well, I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to find better options here.
Oh, nightmare person.
All right, so let's end this on a happy note then.
Oh, yes.
What has
let's do
been
it.
making you happy this week?
Oh, been making me happy this week? Okay, I stumbled upon, and this is nothing new, but it's just made my life so much easier, ordering groceries online.
Oh.
Ordering groceries online. I was like, I hate going to fucking Walmart, but sometimes you need mouthwash and lotion and you need milk and eggs and all the other crap. So Walmart's very close. You can order that shit on the app. If you do it early in the morning, you can pick it up later on that evening. You can have it delivered. That has made my life just so much happier.
I need to start doing that because when I go grocery shopping, I get kind of panicky. I'm like, even if I don't have a list and I try to go grocery shopping, nothing gets accomplished. I just walk through the store until I throw stuff in a cart, and then it's like Hot Pockets and chips and cookies, and I'm like, oh, this is not what I need.
Yes.
I'll get like 3 bags of salad, a whole bunch of Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is not gonna work out.
The salads cancel it out.
What's been making my life happy this week? Honestly, I'm gonna give it to Kristen Cavallari because or just any type of girl boss that I've been like surrounding, like bringing into my life, like some podcasts I've been listening to. I just like inspiring women who are doing their own thing and starting their own businesses or keeping up with their own podcasts and whatever.
Just keeping it casual and crushing it.
Crushing at life. Women who crush at life, you are my happy this week.
Yes, I love that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me this morning.
Good times. And please send us your memes. We are looking for a don't be a naked drunk guy.
And don't be an STD guy. And don't be a man thong guy.
Damn right.
Bye.
Girl, that was fun.
Another fun conversation with you.
Yes. If you have any feedback, email us feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com.
My Twitter is Breemixed, BREEMIXED.
And I'm at MJ Radio Diva, any social platform.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Keeping It Casual Podcast. You get to see live videos, silly little photos of us.
All the dumb photos that we talk about. Anything photo-wise we talk about in the episode, it'll be there.
We look forward to hearing from you.
We'll be back with more gossip about nothing and
everything. Bye.